welcome friends. So first, let me share with my experiences of my own, how I gradually, slowly converted all of my meditation, all of my sleep to meditation. So for that, I'll tell few formulas. One is sleep is half meditation. That is first formula. And second formula is sleep plus awareness is called meditation. Okay. So these are the two important formulas, and I'll go to the third formula. The third formula is deeper than the deep sleep plus complete awareness. That gives a tremendous bliss. Okay. So in the meditation is tremendous bliss. When you're going deeper than the deep sleep and complete awareness, then that bliss, ultimate bliss is there only. Brahmananda is there in that point. We need to find out that point. We need to leave that point. Okay. These are the three formulas. I'll explain in detail also afterwards. So reflect on these three formulas. So friends, I started my meditation journey in 2002. Then first 1 year I conquered my anger. Then the second year I conquered my fears. It happened every night. Astral travel used to happen. I used to go to all the places, lower realms of the earth. So where all the fears and phobias were there, I conquered all the conquered means it's automatically happened. Instead of I conquered, I would say the process of conquering all those things happened naturally by the meditation, by the own nature of the meditation, the soul and the inner guidance. I used to go to all the lower realms and face all the entities, and I used to be afraid, and I used to jump into my body. Then I used to wake up and I used to be having the wisdom that okay, now it's only the astral travel, now the physical body it's okay. Astral body only, it got afraid and it came jumped into my body. Then that's the second stage happened. First experience is conquering anger. The second experience is conquering all fears and phobias. Then onwards, what happens is once anyone conquers all the fears and phobias, and astral travel, both are linked together. Astral travel happens means you're already conquered all those things, fears and phobias. But otherwise, sometimes few fears or phobias are there. Then a few times astral travel happens, all the fears and phobias will gone. Will be then next stage happened. That is my focus on conquering sleep. It came in the terms of bliss. I'm looking for the bliss actually. I experienced the ultimate bliss for 2 minutes. At the end of the second year in my meditation, I was sitting in a meditation in a plastic chair like this, and I'm on my terrace. I'm meditating in the evening time, 5 o'clock. That is in 2004. Then I experienced ultimate bliss for 2 minutes. That cannot be told, cannot be explained, cannot be when I'm cannot be even I cannot even show my face expression also, because it's beyond that. Then one thing I understood is I want this bliss once again in my life. This is only 2 minutes I experienced, but that another 2 minutes, if I get, my purpose of life will be fulfilled. I felt like that. Then after that, till the time I was a complete normal, take it easy policy person. My life is everything is it's okay. If it comes, it's okay. If it doesn't come, it's okay. Casual, very easygoing person I was, but never having any aim or never having anything very strong willpower, anything like nothing like that. Nothing to achieve anything very strong. Nothing was there. But after I experienced that ultimate bliss for 2 minutes, that is, it cannot be told, but I'll just tell one or two sentences. For example, if all the people of the earth are having the happiest moments, their top 5 happiest moments, just remember your top 5 happiest moments, and like that, all the people, not only top 5, all happiest moments combined together, all the earth's people happiest moments, and can we compare that combined together, and it's like a leaf, small leaf. Can we compare the leaf with the sky, right? So it is like that. The ultimate bliss is like that. Even though this leaf we can compare with the sky because we have eyes, certain portion, certain ratio, but this ultimate bliss cannot be comprehended, cannot be told, and cannot be explained. I'm not a poet also to tell certain way. So, but one thing I understood is I want this one more time. Great uneasiness came afterwards. Great dissatisfaction came. Whatever I am doing, I am not satisfied because I saw something very great, profound. How can I live this normal human life? That's what I felt. So, in Pyramid Spiritual Society, clearly mentioned that samsara and nirvana are to be balanced. Then, yeah, I am working afterwards also, and I wanted to do more meditation because I know that the formula, the path is in the meditation to get the ultimate bliss. Because it happened during my meditation. Then I was having less time in the morning time because morning to evening I'm occupied. Then I was doing my job at the time, just completed my post graduation MSc. Then in the night times only I got the time. So all night I wanted to convert the sleep into meditation. So I wanted to meditate a lot. So I have only night time. So Patriji, when I asked Patriji before this experience, uh, sir, how can I have interest in particular thing? Then he said, being a human being, we all have one or two interests. Definitely, that's what humanity is. Whatever you have interest in anything, you give the time for your interest, especially the night times. He said he gave the formula. Night times you give as much as possible to your interest. Then my interest is meditation. The night time I'm having, and also I know that Yogi, Rogi, Bogi, these three people doesn't sleep at the night. Rogi, he doesn't sleep because he's having illness, sickness, all coughing, and he doesn't get sleep. He already misused his body, mind to certain extent that he cannot get the sleep. That is Rogi. Then Bogi also doesn't sleep. He's enjoying parties, nightclubs, pubs. All night he's awake. The Bogi, comfortable and enjoying life he's having. But that is also uh, whatever the good causes, the punyas he acquired, those are also reducing. Next thing is yogi doesn't sleep. Yogi means he's meditating all nights. He's in awareness. He's utilizing his time for the fullest. So we are, like Patriji says, we are yogis. Boga means enjoying, also meditating. Okay, yogis. Okay, Patriji says that. Okay, so that's where my quest started, and I practiced. I was sitting in chair and meditating, and in a few minutes, I don't know when I woke up from my chair, and I used to sleep in my bed. The moment I wake up in the morning, I'm on the bed. So it happened like that few days. Then I saw I wanted my clarity is I wanted to meditate all night. Then I took a just bed sheet and tied myself to my chair. I experimented like that. Like that, a lot of gradual evolution happened. For the 10 years, for the next 10 years, I meditated like that on sitting and meditating all nights. The Then a situation came that in my office. There was in 2008 recession time, so end of the 2008 and early stages of 2009. When I was working in America, then because of the recession, many people are getting laid off from the IT field. Then, but the work is still there. So a lot of work is there. They gave me a lot of 13 projects I was working on, and I asked these many projects I am working. I need more people. Then they said clearly, no, we cannot give more people. In USA, you will not get. But if you want more people, you can take it in India, because India means cost cutting. Then in India, now usually I'm team leader for the. I'm giving the work for the 5 people in India usually, and I'm getting the work done by them and reporting it to the client. But those 4 months period, 25 people under me are reporting in India. I used to take the requirements from the clients from morning to evening, and all night I'm communicating and getting the work done, and also reviewing from all the work, making sure all the right things are there without errors. So quality check everything. I need to explain a lot because the newly joined all the people, so I need to explain a lot. Many things are there all night. So only I used to have time for sleeping and relaxation for only 2 hours time, 6 to 8 o'clock morning till 8 to 8:30. I used to get ready and I start to the office and reach office by before 9 o'clock. 9 to it would be night 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock by the time I reach home. And after coming home, I used to open my laptop again to work with my offshore team, Hyderabad, and I used to give them work and get the things done by them from up to 6 o'clock, 6 to 8 o'clock. I only have those 2 hours. Those 2 hours completely I sit and relax and meditate. And in those 2 hours, the moment I sit, abundant of cosmic energy, lot of balance, everything happens. Immediately, the moment I sit, lot of that time going inside, lot of deep meditation, deep sleep plus awareness, deeper than the deep sleep. Like that, complete those 2 hours are very much intensified. Lot of energy is receiving those 2 hours. Then I'm completely healthy, completely happy, energetic, lot of positive, optimistic outlook. I'm dealing so much, a lot of work. One project is around $30 million. Earlier, with one project I'm working, I'm too much cautious. If any mistake happens, how it will be. Too much like stress and tension was there earlier, but when I'm working like this for only 2 hours, no tension, no stress. Everything is somehow that confidence came. Nothing will happen. If anything happen, we'll manage. We'll see. We can manage all those things. That kind of a confidence came, and so I saw a complete shift in my aura and self confidence. So, friends, with this experience, I'll be sharing few things going forward. Now, let us reflect how one person can do that. Is it possible scientifically? And also, let us see, is there any persons who reduced their sleep in the history? And what are the parameters? How to reduce the sleep and how to increase the awareness and how to have the more energy and how to live the stress-free life. Not completely stress-free, I would say the right amount of stress. Not too much low, not too much high. The green stress, proper enjoying work we are doing. That's called green amount of stress. Okay. So these all things let us explore. First, let us see. There are few persons who sleep less. Can you name anyone who you know there anybody is sleeping less than 5 hours or less than 6 hours in a day-to-day life? How they are sleeping less means there are few techniques they told, because Jaggi Vasudev and Narendra Modi and Mahatma Gandhi, if you observe, so those are practicing with the yoga, fitness, physical body fitness, and also with the diet, proper diet, the vegetarian sattvic diet. So not only vegetarian diet, Mahatma Gandhi is going for the naturopathy diet. That means which will make your body light, and hence so you require less sleep. So the food is directly affecting your sleep until certain level. So the more lighter food and the more fruits and raw food, raw vegetables you're taking, the more the body also not having toxins. So that is very important. Mahatma Gandhi used to take one ball of neem leaves every day. He offers that the ball of neem leaves. Okay, that ball laddu. He eats and he gives to everyone every time. So it cleanses the body. The toxins are less, and when your body is clean without having much toxins, then automatically you doesn't need much sleep. That's what Jaggi Vasudev is also saying, that how much time you ride your bike, how much time you keep it in your garage and in your repair center. The lesser the repair you're giving it to repair center, that means that you're riding your bike in nice manner. So it should be less. Sleep should be less, he says. So for that one, you need to maintain your body very cleanly, very properly, with the proper fitness and proper yoga or exercises. Otherwise, the diet is very important. So these are the few parameters. You can search on them to you can these things you will get it in Google or in Jaggi Vasudev video. Okay, but now we go much more next level also. Okay, let us go in a scientific manner also, and we explore deeper aspects also. Okay, and before going that, I'll one more quiz time, one more question. So anyone in our history, in our stories, or whom you know, who doesn't sleep, or who sleeps less than 2 hours? Okay, less than 2 hours or 0 hours, who doesn't sleep at all? Anyone you know or you heard of in our Puranas or stories, Mahabharata or Ramayana, anyway, or any other place? Yes, right, Buddha. Very good. Napoleon. Okay, good. So Buddha, that's right. Buddha only sleeps for only 1 hour in the morning time, and once in a week or two or twice in a week he sleeps after food, just a quick nap. That's like 15 to 30 minutes. So on an average, 1 to 1.5 hour only he sleeps in throughout the entire 24 hours. Yeah, that is Buddha. That's right. Perfect. There are many munis and who are rishis who all the time they'll be sitting and meditating only. So no sleep. Vardhamana Mahavira is a very great person who conquered his sleep completely. Okay, that's amazing. So how he relaxes, but relaxation is needed. How he relaxes, he just stands and relax, relax and receive energies. He's living in the nature most of the time. Yes, Lakshman didn't sleep for 14 years. Krishna, yeah, definitely. All the Krishna and all the great uh, rishis, they are all, yeah, Arjuna. That's wonderful. So Arjuna is, Krishna says to Arjuna, that means Gudakesha, Ayamatma Gudakesha. Means he refers him as the Gudakesha. He conquered his sleep. Arjuna is also conquered his sleep. So like this, if you look at many people are already there as example. All the breatharians, Josh Mahin, all the breatharians require only less than 2 hours sleep, because they are not taking any gross food. They are receiving the prana directly from the nature, from the sun, and from the different sources, from the inner soul itself. They realize from the love of the God. Many masters, many breatharians are there. In 2015, when Josh Muhin came to Pyramid Valley Global Congress Spiritual Summit, she is the president of that. She mentioned clearly that in West, in other countries apart from India and China, in West there are 1,60,000 breatharians are already awakened. They are already breatharians. So in India, less breatharians are there, and in China also when the breatharians are there, they're very secretive in nature because the government uh, is very strict there in China. So even though the breatharians are there, their count doesn't come from China. So in India also, breatharians are there in very less in number. We can count them on fingers, the famous breatharians. But otherwise, many breatharians are there in Himalayas. Okay. So I just recently also met one, just 3-4 days before, I met one breatharian, Nirahara Yogini. So she's in Hyderabad near Mehdipatnam. I met her and she's also talking. Just one sentence she said, నిద్ర సమయంలో ధ్యానంలో ఉంటే శక్తులు జాగృతం అవుతాయి. She told in Telugu language. At the time of the sleeping time, when you are meditating, then all instead of sleep, if you meditate, all of your shaktis, the energies will awaken. She told that one sentence, simple sentence. So everybody, all the masters know this kind of a formula. So now the next question goes. So what are the best ways of reducing the sleep? Okay, we go step by step also. Okay, what are the best ways you felt, you experienced, which will help in reduction of sleep? As we discussed already, one is food, one is fitness, exercise also. So any other points you wanted to? Yeah, eating less, that's also right. Yeah, eating less, make body more alkaline. Yes, light combined with meditation. Very good. Combined with meditation. So calm mind. Yes, that's right. So whenever we are in calm mind, we are receiving the energy from all the directions, the prana. So sincere and serious quality meditation. The quality meditation. So in meditation, we receive certain amount of energy. In deeper meditation, the quality meditation, we see higher amount of energies. So perfect. Less talk, mauna, silence in our words. That also helps. So I'll just share one. These all points very important, friends. There is one society, one ashram in Thailand, where after I mastered all the sleep, then I went there also to just see. They also teach how to master your sleep. They also meditate all 24 hours. They teach how to meditate all 24 hours without sleep. So I went there also. There also one or two formulas are there that they conduct 26-day course, and all the course happens in Mauna, silence. Only daily you talk with Guru only, the teacher, for 5 minutes. That's all. Approximately 2 to 5 minutes. They ask the question, "How is everything going on?" You just they gaze and they give any suggestions. Apart from the Guru, you do not talk with anyone. All the 23 hours, 55 minutes, you are in silence and meditation. So with the meditation, a lot of balance happens. Walking meditation and sitting meditation. So in the meditation also, if you just lean down, just take support of the chair, back support. That's all. That's not counted as meditation. In your meditation, if you lean down, lean back, that is counted as sleep only. So you need to. So like that, it's like they are very graciously they teach this method. Okay, that's very good. Silence is very important. Yeah, eat more fruits. The raw food and raw fruits gives more awareness and less sleep is needed. You can experiment. So experiment is like this, that for 3 weeks, 3 weeks to 4 weeks. That means it takes 1 month to adjust our in our body to experiment in a proper to get the results. It's a one we need to practice for that more than 30 days, 30 days to 40 days, because the reason is the moment you started eating more fruits and more raw diet in our body, the toxins are there, right? The toxins get flushed out slowly. It takes 1 or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, sometimes maximum 4 weeks. So once the toxins are reduced, then automatically sleep time also reduced. Okay. So to get the results, we need to practice for more time. But initially, what happens is when the toxins are going away, flushing away, it demands more sleep because body is adjusting to change. A lot of changes are happening. Then it takes more sleep also, or same amount of sleep also. But in order to reduce your sleep time, if anybody is sleeping more than 8 hours, more than 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours, then what happens is they need to change these things. Instead of cooked food, take it 1 time or 2 times. Rest of the time, we take more and more raw food and fruits. Okay. So, and also when you are practicing this kind of a change of diet, you consult your dietitian. Otherwise, just see, for example, I'm doing 100 push-ups a day, and when I take the food in a diet, I change the diet. I take only 1 time the solid meal, normal meal, cooked food, and other 2 times, not 2 times, I would say, other times I take only fruits or raw vegetables. Only 1 time the rice, rest of all the times. It could be sometimes 5 times, sometimes 6 times. The reason is because I do exercise. Sometimes every 1 hour I need to take some fruit. Sometimes the lunchtime, especially if I'm skipping the lunchtime, I'm eating only in the evening time, 4 o'clock or six. After 6 o'clock, I eat solid food, for example, 6 to 6:30. That's half an hour. I take any food, normal food, the cooked food. But otherwise, that apart from that 6 to 6:30, all the other time, yeah, which is the preferred solid meal means whatever you're doing all these years. So that's a preferred meal. So it's instead of changing drastically, we go gradually. So the other times, morning to evening, for example, the moment I wake up more hungry. So every 1 hour, half an hour, I take fruits for 3 to 4 times. In the afternoon, for example, afternoon time, especially that 1 to 2, that period, I take sometimes because of fitness levels I maintain. Sometimes 2 times or 3 times also I take the juices or fruits. So what happens is the number of times the more number of times we need to take when you're taking fruit. If you fill your stomach with the fruit, then maybe less times. But if you're eating only one apple, then probably in half an hour you might get hungry, right? So like that. Okay. Sleep is called half meditation. They say meditation means in sleep, whatever the energies you're getting, whatever the regeneration, the healing is taking place, many of the balance is taking place. In meditation, you can go faster, the double effect. It could be, or many more times. One formula is Patriji told one formula. 1 hour meditation is called 6 hours sleep is equals to. So, but is it true? Usually, it is not true for many people. So you need to check yourself, your body. The truth is there in the books. For the masters, it is true. But for the non-masters, it's not true. Okay? You need to check the GOG. How much time meditation is equal to how much time sleep time. Usually it is vice versa. One person sleeps for 8 hours. For example, doctors are mentioning average time is 8.5 hours. Average human being sleep time is 8.5 hours. That too, it can vary. Some people are having 10 hours, some people are having more than 10 hours also. Some people are having 6 hours or 4 hours. The variation is there, but average is 8.5 hours, they said. Even if you are taking 8 hours also, that's also not good. Some doctors are recommending that. Not good, because sleep deprivation is happening, your imbalance is happening. Like that, some people are, some articles are there like that. So the meditation time, if you meditate for 4 hours, is it equivalent to half an hour sleep? Or for example, if you're meditating for 8 hours, for example, sometimes some people are meditating all full moon night. Are you feeling all energy in the morning time, or your body is not adjusted till that time, or you're feeling sleepy, drowsiness? That means that your meditation not equivalent to sleep time. The quality of your meditation is not equivalent to sleep. Your quality of meditation is less than the sleep. So your quality of meditation can increase more than the sleep, more and more than the sleep. The deeper you go into meditation and stay awake, and awareness only it's possible. With awareness only you can go deeper and stay there. Deeper than the deep sleep and stay there. With only awareness it's possible. With the training of your mind only it's possible. So the training of the mind, if there are any courses to meditate without any thoughts, that training, you give importance to that. Okay, that's very important. There are levels of mind are there. Beta is normal waking up mind. Alpha, meditative mind, little bit relaxed. When we are meditation, usually people are going to alpha state only, but the senior meditators, they are going to theta state, advanced meditation. This is called the grandmasters. They are all going, enlightened beings. They are going to, in meditation, they go to the delta stage. That's called super advanced meditation. The deep, it is equivalent to deep sleep. Okay, there are 4 levels. So first is beta, second is alpha, third is theta, fourth is delta. What is beta? Beta is normal waking. Okay, alpha is called meditation. So theta is called dreams. That means in your sleep, if you're getting dreams, means you're already in a good sleep. That means somewhat deeper sleep. That's called theta level of sleeping. In your meditation also, some people are getting experiences, visions. That means they are in theta. They are meeting the masters. They are seeing the wonderful third eye visions. This is all called theta, advanced meditation. So next thing is delta. Yeah, trance state. Yeah, trance state is also, let me say, it's called alpha is lighter trance, theta is deep trance, delta is deepest trance. Okay? In the trance also there are 3 levels, right? So then this is called super advanced meditation. Okay, delta is super advanced meditation. Normally the newcomers go to only alpha, second level, alpha state of meditation. They sit and meditate, they're having some thoughts. Sometimes the thoughts are not having, they're not having thoughts. There is a gap between the thoughts. Still they are feeling that meditation is happening, meditation state is happening. That's called alpha. When they are feeling the visions are happening, the dreams are dream-like visions are happening, that's called theta. Okay, the healing is taking place. That's the reason they created one concept called theta healing. Nowadays it's famous. So in this place usually the masters will come, and their vision, with the vision it takes place. The master Jesus comes and healing them. The astral surgeries are happening. Many experiences they are receiving the theta state. Okay, and the next one is delta. Delta is complete deepest level of meditation, or it's called deep sleep. When you're sleeping, it's called deep sleep. There you do not have awareness. But delta is called complete oneness and complete. In the delta, if you're aware, that's called complete, that's called enlightenment, that's called complete satisfaction is there. Complete inner peace, you're experiencing the inner peace. Wow, how amazing this peace is. Wow, this is like a best blessing in my life to have this kind of tremendous infinite peace you feel when you're aware of delta. But when you're not aware, you just feel that in the morning you wake up, okay, I got good sleep, that's all. Okay, so when you're awake and aware of your innermost deeper level of your consciousness, that's called the inner peace. You experience the inner peace. That's an amazing state, friends. So this is where Ramana Maharshi said one amazing sentence. The sage of Arunachala, Ramana Maharshi, he said that anyone who experienced that everyone is experiencing the ultimate bliss in the deep sleep, but they are not aware of it. Those who are aware of their deep sleep, then they are experiencing the ultimate bliss. Then onwards, their beggar's life is ended, and they're living like a emperor's life. So that's what Ramana Maharshi said. Okay, I'll repeat once again. Everybody is living the beggar's life. Everybody I want this one, I want that one, I want that one. From morning to evening, the humanity is all about, I want this one, I have a lot of desires, this one, that one, that one. That's humanity. But anyone who experiences, at least for one time, that deepest deep sleep also, they are aware, they are experiencing the ultimate bliss, they are experiencing the ultimate peace. Then onwards, that day onwards, their life is completely shifted from the beggar's life to the emperor's life. That's what Ramana Maharshi said. Amazing claps to that sentence. So with this one, this delta afterwards called gamma. Okay, this is called gamma is ultimate bliss. Okay, so gamma and delta, once you're master in delta, automatically gamma comes. Okay, no need to think about that one. Okay, gamma is ultimate bliss. Gamma is having highest frequency. Every cell in your body is resonating with joy amazingly. Okay, jumping and dancing. So that's called gamma level. These are the 5 states of consciousness, 5 states of our brain level. It's called brain frequency. So brain frequency associated with the consciousness and associated with our being, inner being. So that's what I explained. The association with our brain state, brain frequency. These are in heads we measure the relaxation levels, and gamma is called ultimate bliss. So much activation. Okay, friends, this is roughly I told in a little bit manner, but if you keep on doing the research on this one, you will find many more things. So it's all about mastery over the mind. Mastery over the sleep is nothing but mastery over the delta. Okay, mastery over the completely the brain, the relaxation waves, brain waves is called. Okay, so with this one, with the connection with the Ramana Maharshi and the brain waves and the mastery over the brain and mind, mastery over the mind, the techniques. Training is important. Training your mind is important. That's what Buddha said. Let us meditate on this one. Buddha said, after he got enlightenment, he told 3 things: do good things, don't do bad things. Train your mind, train your mind, train your mind. These are the 3 most important things in your life. Buddha said all the essence in 3 sentences. It's all about in your mind. If you train your mind to stay without any thoughts, that's utmost important. That's the amazing thing. That's called Buddha mind. Okay, especially there is one research done from Andrew Davidson. He's a scientist in Massachusetts of Institute of Technology. I think Wisconsin University. He's from that university. He's a scientist. When he met Dalai Lama gave 13 enlightened persons to this scientist, and he asked the scientist to test and give the results to the world, announce the results to the world. Then what they understood is they kept these sensors of electronic encephalograph machines. So they were meditating. When they start meditation, they ask, "Shall I meditate?" They say, "Yes, you can start now." That's how they sit. Within a fraction of seconds, they are in a delta state, complete thoughtless state, complete deepest thoughtless state. And they observe not only delta, delta is called 0 to 3 heads is called delta. Okay, from 4 to 7 heads is called theta. From 8 to 11 heads is called alpha. From beta is 12 to 30. Okay, like that. Then 30 to 200 is called gamma. I'll just talk about this delta. Then in the delta, 0 to 3 heads, right? Usually deep sleep is 0 to 3 hertz is called deep sleep. That kind of a wave cycle, 0 to 3. Okay. But what happened is in them, it's not even 1 or 2 or 3. It's only 0 to 0.5 only. Their mind waves are so much relaxed. Their complete brain waves are so much deep relaxation. They're not even touching 1 or 2 or 3. Only 0 to 0.5 only. That much deeper than the deep sleep, deepest state they are there. Complete deepest, some lot of energies they are receiving. They are completely in deep sleep. We are not even aware of our body pains, right? The body is not there. The mind is dissolved. Everything is oneness. The deepest sleep is happening. Zoom. That's all. And that too, whenever for 1 hour or 2 hours, whatever the time scientists say, that much time they are in the deepest of the deep relaxation states of their mind, and they are staying there only. 0 to 0.5 only. It's not even delta. They said delta is 0 to 3, but they are not even touching 1 or 2. They're only 0 to 0.5 only. That's the reason they gave this state is new state. That's called epsilon, they said. Okay. So I'll just share it, and once again I'll type it for you, the spelling. So next is 6 is called epsilon state. Epsilon is only 0 to 0.5 only. Okay. Next thing what they said is 0.5, 0 to 0.5 heads. Okay. And next thing is what they found is they asked, okay, can you be happy now? You can explore, be happy as much as possible. Now that bliss, we wanted to see your bliss levels. So bliss is called the gamma, right? Gamma is starting from 30 to 200. They said beyond 200, the scientists did not even see. Gamma is usually they say 30 to 150, probably like maximum 200 it could go. They're having theory. That's all. They never saw. But these persons, the scientists, these enlightened persons from Dalai Lama, they were going to more than 200. So lambda, that's called more than 200 plus levels of hertz. So that's amazing miracle again. They said that, okay, shall we be in bliss? Then they said, yeah, you can be in bliss now. Can you? Usually Bliss cannot be controlled by the normal human beings. Gamma you cannot produce. Usually normal people cannot come. Okay, how can one person be happy at their will, at own willpower, and so much happy, jumping joy? Every cell is jumping with the happiness. That's called gamma, ultimate bliss, right? So that's like, even if anybody can reproduce to 30 or 40 itself is as a very rare. Out of 1,000 people or 10,000 people, one person can touch that 30 or 40 level of gamma. But what happened is these meditators, the enlightened beings, they are doing their compassionate meditation. So with the compassionate meditation, what happens is they are sending all their love and joy and compassion to all the beings of the universe. Then what happens is when you're giving, the happiness is there, right? So they are giving profoundly ultimate love and compassion. The meditation energies they are sending to the universe, and feeling that Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. They are feeling profoundly. Then automatically they are in a complete bliss. They found that they are going to the brain wave frequency is going to 200 plus hertz. That's called they're in ultimate bliss. So that's the reason they found out that they did some other research, and they found out that the happiest man in the world. They said that, do you know happiest man? Anybody can guess? So they researched using functional MRI machine. So in the brain portion, certain portions they represent the happiness ratio, happiness also. When you are happy, that particular brain part is active. So based on that activity, they measured who is happiest most person. Matthew Ricard. Okay. So he's the most happy, world's happiest most person. Now we will see the scientist aspects. What they did some research on the sleep. So certain scientists they did one research, that is they took certain control group, certain number of people, around 40 people or some number of people, and they gave that you do not sleep for tonight. Okay, don't sleep at all. Tomorrow morning also don't sleep. Tomorrow night only you sleep. So every alternative day only you sleep for 8 hours, or average 8 to 8.5 hours, right? That's sleep. Average sleep you go only, not every day. Alternative day only you go to that sleep. So then what happened is they are all initially for the few days they got little bit uneasiness, like stress, or for first few days they took some time to adjust. But after a few days, they're all habituated that after 90 days, that experiment keep on going for the 90 days. They only, in the 90 days, they slept only for 45 days. The rest of the 45 days, they're awake all 24 hours, all working. They're sleeping only alternate. Every 36 hours only, they are sleeping for 12 hours, 8 hours. Every 36 to 40 hours only, they are sleeping for 8 to 8.5 hours. Instead of we sleep every day, every 24 hours, we sleep 8 to 8.5 hours, right? But they are sleeping every 48 hours, they are sleeping 8 to 8.5 hours. Then they after 90 days they reported everybody is comfortable with their sleep. They're all happy. Their bodies are adjusted. So what happened is the body evolved. It needs certain sleep time. Every day in 8 hours sleep, it takes only the 1 hour, the quality sleep. Do you know how much time everybody needs? The quality delta time, that is important. Everybody needs only 1 hour, 15 minutes only. The delta time, if anybody is having average adult, the 25-year adult, complete with his complete health, then that adult needs only 1 hour 15 minutes of delta time throughout 24 hours. But what happens in the sleep, normally 8 hours, the sleep cycles are there. The sleep cycles approximately 70 minutes to 110 minutes, approximately average of 90 minutes. For example, if you take every 90 minutes, you are going into the going to deeply, slowly going deeper and coming out. That's 90 minutes again. Going again, going deeper. Delta is 10 to 15 minutes again, coming out. Disturbed sleep, moving sleep, and dreaming sleep. Everything removed. Only the quality, the deep thoughtless state, delta stage is only 1 hour 15 minutes. That's two if you're healthy, complete health, complete 25-year old, 25 adult, complete health, regenerating, full of energy. That person is having only 1 hour 15 minutes. The age when the age progresses, when the diseases are having, anybody's having, they that too, they do not have that much sleep. They are having average, for example, a 40-year-old, 45 years person is having 45 minutes only deep delta sleep. Rest of all the sleep is disturbed sleep only. Even if they sleep for more than 8 hours, 10 hours, 20 hours also, if they sleep, the quality sleep is they are having is only 45 minutes. Okay, so here when we master this delta state, the deepest, how to go deep and stay there, that's very important. What happened in this scientific experiment is, in a day we need that 1 hour 15 minutes delta sleep, but they're not sleeping in that day. In the next day, that in the next day sleep, they manage the, it's getting balanced. The body is going deeper because it wants that kind of that much time. It's going deeper and it's taking all the energies. Okay, friends. So that's where the scientists say that you can, with this experiment, you can also implement in the within 90 days. You can directly half your sleep time, whatever the sleep time you are having currently. You can half your sleep time with this experiment. But remember, do it with the caution, with the experts' guidance. If possible, sleep doctors are there. You just go to them and ask that they show this experiment. Take their support, just because if you're confident enough, if your body is supporting, body mind is supporting, then it's okay. But otherwise, just it's a if you are having the experts guidance is much more better. Okay, friends, this is with this simply you can halve your sleep from the within next 90 days. Everything you can do it. Many people already did that. Scientifically, it's proven in the control group. Many people it's proven. And it's the safest one of the experiment you can try also. Okay, that's one thing, friends. Like that, many experiments are uh, everybody did that one. Many experiments are done by scientists on sleep, and you just research on them and will progress on that. Okay, experiment on your own body, and we go to the next level. Every time we are increasing our next level to the next level. Okay,